Hey Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for December 9th, 2024. This is for Capricorn. Last shuffle for Capricorn. Something flipped over, so we got to grab that. So we have transformation here. Something flipped over. I should have grabbed it when I saw it because now it's going to hide. Here we go. We have back and forth, and then we have stuck energy. You're going through a lot of changes now. And the back and forth over the whole reading speaks about the fact that you may be still trying to deliberate whether or not you should embark on these changes or you should just stay the same, or how should you navigate through this. But we also have transformation and stuck energy. Okay. This also fell out. Four of Cups. Some of you, this is about happiness and wish fulfillment here. You're stuck on walking some things that it's hard for you to walk away from, even though you know it's not doing you any good. There's some things, a lot of the things that you may be stuck on that you need to know that is not doing you any good is feelings of unworthiness, feelings that you can't aim for what you want, that you can't get what you want. You don't. Some of you may feel that way, like, goodness gracious. This is all past energy. They're showing a lot of energy of like the past, childhood, all that. But back and forth with the Four of Cups, right? There's so many feelings that you may be stuck on because they're showing a lot of emotions that are affecting your thoughts that also affect your action, because they're showing feelings, thought, action, and not so much what you're manifesting at all, but more like these things are affecting your manifestations, but I'm not seeing the manifestation. So I just want to make sure that, yeah. So back and forth is with the Four of Cups tells me that your intention is like very difficult for you because you may still see the what's not there, what's not working, what's not happening, and you may feel kind of disconnected from the outcome because of the past. For some of you, okay, so that's here. But the Four of Cups oftentimes can speak of, it just looks like a disconnect. It looks like you're like, listen, I don't even know that I am worthy of getting what I want. I don't know if I could stand up for what I believe in, because what do I believe in? For some of you, right? Some of you, maybe your life has been quite unstable for some time, even emotionally. Some of you may have dreaded waking up in the morning. Some of you, because a lot of times that Four of Cups will tell me that I'm just existing here, and so you may feel like the world's not awaiting me, trouble is, or the world's not awaiting me, but a lot of heavy feelings or things that I should have left in yesterday is still waiting for me in the morning this today. So Knight of Cups, Three of Cups, the Fool, and Six of Swords with transformation talks a lot about how we're leaving the baggage of the past in the past, right? And we're embarking on a new beginning, right? This is about being excited about your day. That's the change. The change is that's what the transformation is. Just period, point blank, is like, you know what? I'm just going to speak into existence that, you know what, I deserve to celebrate. I haven't, this is a new day, a new beginning. Yesterday was yesterday. I'm gonna leave yesterday over there. I'm gonna focus on now. With the stuck energy with Eight of Cups and the Six of Cups, there's a lot of sadness here, and it all has to do with the fact that perhaps you may feel like you're not worthy for a soulmate. At least that's what this is showing me, is that the more that you dig, the more that you think about things, the more you feel like, I can't stand up for that because I'm not worthy of a soulmate. I'm not stable, right? I'm not even, something about that is coming on here. And this looks like a lot of sadness or maybe disappointment. A lot of times with the Eight of Cups and the Six of Cups, it's like there's a lot of things that were done that I'm not proud of. And somebody may be stuck in guilt or shame or resentment as well, right? I'm seeing that here. They're like, the energy is stuck here, and it's halting the transformation, which will eventually affect your manifestation, because their actions are being blocked by their feelings and their thoughts. It's hard to leave the baggage in the past when we still feel bad about something in the past, you know? And so there's something about, we need to embark on a new beginning. You already know what that is. You already know what's in those cups. You already know you don't need that. Even if you feel, even if it is you, even if you did it something, it still is not serving you in the future. I mean, we already learned the lesson. What are we going to do? Continue to carry the feelings? It's time to leave them in the past, drop the baggage, and move forward into the future. But it's very difficult because we're back and forth about what we don't have in that cup. Well, this is what I did, and therefore now that's not in the cup. So I don't know if I should even say to spirit or to the universe that I am worthy and I'm going to go for what I want. Spirit is telling you that your soulmate, if you're not with your soulmate now, if you're not reunited with them or you're not united with them, period, they're with you in spirit. And you got to believe this, and they will manifest physically. But first things first is that it's time to change. It's time to protest against these feelings and to stand up for what you truly believe in. Who are you? What do you want out of your life, right? Now I keep seeing, like I said, 555 is a as an angel number, right? And that's the number of change, right? And spirit is trying to encourage and support you through this obstacle, through this battle. It's an emotional battle that I'm seeing that is affecting the mind. And they're saying here that you have a calling, and they're just trying to restructure, right? Restructure your beliefs, right? The self belief. They're restructuring this because they believe, and they're showing that you're leveling up. They're showing that, of course, this doesn't feel very good, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in your life for your greatest good, for your highest good. So the why, like why did certain things happen? Why did I do certain things? It's saying that they want you to continue to push through these feelings, push through this stuff because the reward is waiting. There's a reward for all that you're going through, and it's the reward is stability. The reward is waking up in the morning and being excited about your day. The reward is saying that I know who I am and I know what I stand for. Okay, and I know what I'm worth, and I'm worthy of going for what I want, and I want to be happy. I'm seeing someone who wants to be happy. I'm seeing someone who wants they want to like have make better memories, to be able to go back through life and say I really left a path of glittered with fun and happiness and love, and getting to a better place, right? There's you have a purpose and a calling, and spirit is saying that you went through all the things you went through so that you would be on your on your what is it about what is the thing, you'll be doing your work, you know what I mean. Conflict with the Fool and Temperance. Now, this is an event. This is something that Spirit is speaking about. Is that it's very you. The only conflict I see with the Fool is that you may not trust the path ahead. Right? It's like I know what's behind me, but I really don't know what's in front of me, and that is the problem. There lies the conundrum. I don't know what's in front of me, and then Temperance is saying I believe that the angels got my back, right? I do believe that I have support, but I don't at the same time, right? This is the vibe of I don't know if you guys are like familiar with a lot of scripture and such, but there's so many stories of everybody just saying spirits like just go and believe that you could do certain things, and people, well, there's a story that comes to mind. It's like what golly, there's so many things. I'm not even going to go into it because of course I'm not promoting any kind of religion or beliefs at all. I'm just trying to tell what spirit is saying here. And so what I would say is that it's like saying that you believe someone's got you, and then continuously going back like you got me, and they're like, oh my gosh, like goodness gracious, how would this go? The conflict is very interesting. I apologize for drawing a blank, but it's like I get an example and then it floats away. And so the best way I could say it is that you hope for the best and expect the worst. And that's like a contradiction. And that may be how you've been living your life for a while, is saying, I hope for the best and walking in faith. But then you go, but I'm expecting the worst. So now that's not faith anymore. That's now protection. That's now fear, right? And so there's a contradiction in this. That's the conflict. The conflict is believing that things will work out for you. And that's the hardest part, I think. And I think that's what the biggest part of the conflict is. So courage here, strength, and the King of Swords. This is an energy of um, being standing in conviction of an understanding that you don't have to do much. Just like things will work out whether you are smart about it, whether you have come up with the most perfect plan or not. Being brave enough to understand that as long as you have conviction, that of course you're so clear that of course you're making the right decision. That's the courage. That's the deal. They're showing that things are going to, there's like a supreme balance that will occur, but you have to be brave enough to stand on business and say, I'm standing for what I believe in. I believe that I can aim for what I want and get it. I believe that I can have that. I believe that I can attract a soulmate, and soulmates are not always romantic. So this would be like saying, right, like a mate, right, in different countries, of course, in different cultures, mate is another word for friend. So like this could be saying, I know that I can attract the real people that are meant to be in my life, and that it would change everything. I feel like I'm a part of something. I'm standing for something. I'm excited about waking up in the morning, right? Knowing the world is awaiting me, right? I know every morning there's birds waiting to sing on my windowsill. Like I'm excited about life. So there's something about being brave when strength comes out. This is about having conviction about your stance. You're standing with your feet planted firmly on the ground. You know exactly, like you're braced for life. You know that you're standing with conviction. And so they're saying that your gift, or that the energy of the day is more so based around stability. You are, after all, an earth energy, and that stability is an earth energy. And so they're saying that the conflict for you would be in actually believing it can be achieved. You know what I mean? Like it's like I know, you know, people used to say this to me all the time. Actually, a very special Capricorn to me used to actually say this to me. They used to say, I plan, you know, I hope for the best but expect the worst. And I used to be like that. At first, it made sense to me, okay, because I was like, wow, so deep. And then I thought about it for a bit, and I'm like, wait, but you can't do both. You know what I mean? So anyway, you could be dealing with in Aries. We have Leo and Sagittarius, main signs, all fire are the main signs. So, or you could also be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. The only signs I don't see here are Earth. So you could primarily be dealing with another Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. So you could be a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp, or a Capricorn Aquarius cusp. We have Aquarius Pisces cusp, Pisces Aries cusp, Gemini Cancer cusp, Cancer Leo cusp, Libra Scorpio cusp, Scorpio Sagittarius cusp. But if you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.